Salvete omnes! If you'd like to support the channel along with these patrons, there's a link in the description box below. Esne aliquis in cubiculo? Sunt puer et puella in cubiculo. Do you know what form cubiculo is in and why? This is the ablative form. Remember, in is a two-way preposition. It can trigger either ablative or accusative. Here the ablative is being used because we are talking about the location of the people. When there is movement involved, or action, we use the accusative. Puella ad Januam stat. The plural form of this last word is stant, which makes the meaning pretty clear, right? And instead of ad, we can use the following. Puer prope fenestram stat. This word seems to have come from pro plus que, but while pro means before, this word prope means near. But when there is a movement involved, we use ad. Puella ad fenestram ibit. Which tense is this? The future tense. Remember, the future tense often looks like the imperfect tense, but with an I, as in the following. Cum puero ad fenestram erit. So she will be at the window with the boy. Puella ad fenestram it. Ubi est? Inter Januam et fenestram est. Do you see? Inter means between, just like in English. And it triggers the accusative form to tell what the subject is between. She's between the door and the window. Puella ad fenestram it. Nunc ad fenestram stat. Cum puero est. The past tense of it is it, but sometimes it is written iwit. It seems to just depend on the author, but it is perhaps a little more common, especially in compound words like exit and adit. Conjuncti ad fenestram stant. Puer cum ea est. Puella cum eo stat. You figured out conjuncti, right? It means together and looks like conjoined. And you also figured out these words ea and eo, right? Her and him. We saw their nominative forms in the last lesson. Do you remember how to say he and she? Is and ea. Let's switch it up a little now. E fenestra ad Januam ibunt. Did you notice? A triggers the ablative. Even though there's movement involved, this is not a two-way preposition. It always triggers ablative. Nunc ad Januam eunt. Prope fenestram erant. Dende e fenestra ad Januam ierunt. Conjuncti ad Januam ierunt. So here, ierunt is the plural past tense of to go. Nunc ad Januam stant. Non prope fenestram sunt. Can you think of how to say, behold a man's head? Ecce caput viri. And now try, here's a woman's head. Ecce caput feminae. Oculi feminae aperti sunt. This is a little weird because oculi and feminae are both the genitive and plural forms. But because aperti matches oculi, we know that it is the woman's eyes that are open. And eyes woman doesn't make any sense anyway. So it can't be that. Nunc clausi sunt. Homines duos oculos habent. Remember, the first three numbers must also be declined in Latin, as in the following. Et unum nasum habent. Nasus inter oculos est. Et os infra nasum est. Just like inter, infra uses the accusative form to tell what is below the subject. The mouth is below the nose. The prepositions don't always have a logic to them. Sometimes you just have to memorize what form they trigger, as we saw with a, which triggers the ablative. Vir capillos breves habet. Breves means short, and looks a little like brief. The next picture is easy, so try to guess now how to say, the woman has long hair. The noun endings of long and hair should match. Femina capillos longos habet. Homines duas aures habent. Homines duas manus et decem digitos habent. Manus dextra et sinistra habent. Remember, dextra means right and sinistra means left. But did you notice anything weird about this final sentence? Manus is actually a feminine noun. It looks like a second declension noun, but is actually fourth declension. So this is why the words for left and right end with A's. Okay, let me know in the comments if you like this new format, and if you'd like to support the channel, check out Patreon. See you next time!